Sunlight, guys. We finally found sunlight again, and we found the surface once more. Whew, I almost forgot what the overworld looked like. Been down in that cave for so long, but here's what it looks like. You can see even the fog starting to show up from up here. Here's what it looks like from up top, though. And yeah. Unless we save some extra wood, we're probably gonna need to chop down some trees. Because I need to make more chests. But for right now, I want to build up spawn tower a little bit. Yep, that works. And then we can go ahead and do, we need 4 doors, and 4 doors aren't stackable. Let me go dump some of this off in my chest. But yeah, doors aren't stackable yet. And they only give you 1 door for each one you make. And of course, I messed up the count. All right, we need 1 more door. You can see the icon for the door also looks different compared to what it is nowadays. We can go ahead and do that. Or do we want it from the inside? Let's see what it looks like from the inside. Yeah, you guys hear that door? Such a different door sound. Oh, doors don't break faster from axes yet either. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. There's no iron doors yet either, so this door is really your only option for ways to keep mobs out. Oh my god. Anyways, let's see what design we want to use, because we do have stone slabs in the game. However, the recipe currently is to just put cobblestone. And you can see the recipe is also different because current day Minecraft, it gives you 6, while here it gives you 3. Which also means you're kind of losing out on the recipe there, but I don't want to make it just cobblestone though. Well, it doesn't look too bad. Actually looks pretty decent, but definitely a work in progress. I'm not going to finish building it right now. Instead, I want to focus on getting my chest and everything set up in here. But first, I need to figure out what we want to use for the floor here. I don't mind the stone inside though. I just need something to pair it with. Trying to think what else we got. We could try wool. I don't think wool's gonna work, but yeah, we could try it. Let's see. Yeah, no, that barely stands out. Okay, guys, so we knocked down some trees, got ourselves a lot of wood, and I guess some food, and we're ready to head back down and continue digging out the rest of this. So here we are, guys. As you can see, we made a lot of progress. We're at bedrock level now. And I'm going to show you a trick. There's a little glitch you can use in these old versions where you can delete bedrock. So guys, we're back. I'm going to show you guys a glitch real quick that allows you to delete bedrock. Now, in terms of glitches, I'm not going to be using too many of them. I'm only going to use things that are harmless and won't give me like an advantage in the game or something. So let me find one that has stone under it. And yep, okay. So first thing, you have to place a piece of dirt, hold the ground, and then place a seed. And as you can see, that deleted the bedrock. And now we can just do this for all of these, and we'll be able to delete the bedrock and hopefully get as big a hole to the void as we can. We're not gonna be able to delete all of them, and you'll see why in a second, but yeah. Okay guys, now we're back on the surface because we are going to work on a brand new project here. This is something that I kind of did in my last world when I was doing the same type of playthrough. It's gonna be a pretty cool project. We're gonna have to clear out some of this sand, collect some water, and probably chop down some trees. And I'll be back when that's complete. So guys, I wanted to show you guys a trick in these old versions that you can do with ladders. So first things first, the recipe for ladders only gives you one ladder instead of the 3 I think it gives you today, either 3 or 2. Can't remember what the recipe is in modern day Minecraft, but you can see it only gives you 1 per crafting recipe. But what's cool about these is that you don't need to place them like this. You don't have to do that in these versions because there exists, I guess, a glitch or an oversight, whatever you want to call it, where you can just skip a ladder. And you can see I can still rise up on it. As long as I skip 1 block in between, I could just keep doing this till I get to the top. Hopefully I made enough ladders because I want to show you guys the blueprint of our project so far. So this is something I did on the older version of this world that I played on, which I got pretty far, and I got to release 1.0 before I gave up and decided I want to do a YouTube Let's Play series, and of course I ran out. But as you can see like the imprints of Infdev in the sand there, and that's because this is going to be our little Infdev sign, which this is just going to mark this land as our territory and as, you know, an Infdev land. So let me go ahead and craft up a bunch more ladders real quick. So now here we are at the top, and you can see it a little bit better here from up here. This is not going to stair design. We're going to use, I believe, wood, and we're going to use some water buckets to create a little water thing around it. But I really like the way it's coming out, and you can see that's where we got our seeds from. That part of the grass is still healing over there. And then there's our little mining base, and that's going to be our main base actually. We're going to make a house as well, probably over there somewhere. So we're going to have our house, our little spawn base, our spawn sign, and our mining base. And you can see we got some seeds from over there as well. But yeah, so let me go ahead and create this thing. So you can see we're already putting in the work over here. We could just place them down here. We do got to get a tree farm going though. As you can see, we kind of cleared out a lot of the trees that were kind of in this area. So, which we're going to add some more back just to give the place some more, I guess not just make it grass or whatever. But that'll be in the future. But right now I want to get this set up so we can chop down whatever trees we need for now. And of course, I don't have enough for the last letter. Of course. Okay, so now we got all the wood placed down, and now what we have to do is clear out the space that we're going to put all the water in. So we're going to have to take all this down, and we're going to have to take this layer down too, because we're going to put another layer of something under the water before we start placing the water down. We can just knock down all of this. And this is something I'm going to be doing for all like versions of Minecraft, I guess. So I'm going to make an alpha sign, a beta sign, release 1.0 sign, probably one for the redstone update and stuff like that. We'll see. We'll kind of see how it goes. Originally, the first time I made the sign, it was just gonna be for Infdev just cause, but I ended up liking the idea so much that I carried it over for alpha. And if you guys are wondering, I made 2 forum posts titled "The Minecraft Journey" for this type of world, this type of playthrough I'm doing. This is before I started recording videos, of course, and so you can go check those out on the Minecraft forum if you want. I'll try to put the link in the description. Man, I keep forgetting how like weak these stone shovels are. Like this one's already almost gone. Jesus Christ. As for how long we're gonna stay on each version that we play, I'm just gonna play that by ear. We're just gonna see, you know, how much fun we're having in each update, and I'm just gonna decide, you know, whenever I'm bored or whenever I'm ready to move on to the next one, I guess I should say. I do have a list of goals for this update for this version. This is obviously one of them, and I wrote down a list for all the things I want to complete before we even think about upgrading. So what we can do right here, just place that down for now. And we're gonna terraform a lot of the land around this as well to kind of brighten up the mood here. Yeah, there we go. All the things are taken. Now what we got to do, if I can find my bucket, which I cannot find my bucket right now. I must have left it down at the mining base. So here, let's take a trip to the mining base. You can see I cleared out even more trees. Like, it's really getting kind of empty here. This wasn't the first place I had pegged for the sign. I was actually going to put it here, but I wanted to be able to see it from the top of Spawn Tower. So there is like the perfect spot. Where's our little... Hopefully our iron is down here. We shouldn't be out of iron yet. At least I hope we're not. That'd be really bad. How? That can't be possible. How are we out of iron? The hell? Do I have a crafting bench down there? I mean, a chest down there? Doesn't look like it. How am I out of iron? Doesn't make any sense. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go mining soon for it. Alright guys, so here we are down at Bedrock level. As you can see, we replaced all the cobblestone that was down in the floors with glass instead. Now there's still a couple of bedrock pieces I can delete, like you can see here. There's one here. There's a couple just spread around like this one. So we're gonna go get some more seed and delete the rest of these. And then what we're gonna work on is mining because we need more iron. So as you can see, we built up a little platform here at y equals 11 or whatever. And we dug into each 4 sides. And the reason I build at this level is that way, if I'm digging, as you can see, when we come into lava, we can always just stop right before we get to it. And the lava will be at our foot level instead of us having to worry about it being at, you know, coming from the top or us falling into it or something. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to rely on stone tools to do most of this work for now until we finish up. But we're gonna go ahead and start digging, guys. And we're gonna try to get us some some iron. And you can see here we got some glass going because we're gonna make this floor here out of glass. I think it's gonna look really nice for us to have the glass here. That way we can see down into bedrock. And we're probably gonna put lava somewhere down there just to give some ambient lighting. And I think it's gonna look really nice. So yeah, I'll be back, guys, once we get some iron. Oh my goodness, finally. Jesus. This is the first ore I've literally found from just digging the mine. Like, obviously I find some ore from it leading us to caves, but this is the first ore I've literally found, like literally in the mines. Jesus, like, and we're at diamond levels too, and we just haven't found any diamonds. Like, I'm usually pretty good at finding diamonds. But I'm not sure if they changed something in the code. I'm gonna have to look in the change logs. Well, I'll just leave it for the future. I'm not really too worried about it. We're just gonna accept it for how it is. We might just go cave exploring though, because it doesn't look like we're gonna get any luck down here. And we did find a decent amount of iron, which I'm happy about. And we're getting a lot of cobblestone from this. Ooh, okay. Maybe my luck is changing here. Or should be lava next to this. Maybe my luck is changing, guys. Okay. We're finding something. Okay. Hold on, let's see. Maybe we get lucky, we find some diamonds. I really miss redstone. It's gonna be a minute before we upgrade to the update that gives us that. It's an alpha, so it's not that long. But I mean, we're not even close to being done with Infdev yet. So I don't know. I really want to spend a lot of time on each update we play this playthrough. Because the last time I did a playthrough like this, I wouldn't say I rushed through, but I definitely kind of glanced over some updates I probably should have played. And I want to take it in, let it let it sink in, all the stuff we're missing and all the stuff we have. And like I said, I have a checklist of all the things we need to do before we upgrade. And I'm going to keep that checklist for future updates. I'm going to keep doing things like that. Because right now, there's obviously really no end goal. I mean, we found diamond. That's like the furthest thing we can really do in this game currently. I'm not sure if mob farms would work back in these days. Like how efficient they would be. So I'm not even sure if they're worth building. Plus, I don't really have a need for anything except, I guess, maybe gunpowder for TNT. But I already have a bow, and those last forever. So why do I do 3 apart in a mining system? This is definitely the most efficient in terms of not wasting your time and just getting the most ores that you possibly can. And the reason for that is because let's say you do a tunnel where you only skip 1 block, right? You skip a block each time to make a tunnel. Well, that's kind of a waste of your resources and your tools and stuff, because really, what are you missing by not digging out this? You're not missing anything. You're going to be able to see whatever coal's here on both sides. So if there's a diamond block here, you're going to be able to see it in this tunnel, and you're going to be able to see it in this tunnel. So what's the point of doing that? You're just wasting your time, because if you can already see it in this tunnel, there's no point in making another one only one space separate from it. And okay, so now you're thinking, okay, so why not do 2? Well, if you do 2, it's kind of the same thing. I mean, most of the time, if you find diamond, coal, iron, whatever, it's going to be in ores that split up, that go beyond chunks. So it's not just going to be in one sort of plane. It usually spreads out this way or whatever. So if it spreads out this way, again, if you're in this tunnel, you'll be able to see the diamond from this side, and you'll be able to see it from this side as well. So again, that's kind of a waste of your time. And even if the ores just go this way and just go in the straight line here, you're not going to miss it because you're making a tunnel. There's no point in making a tunnel here and there. It's a waste of time. But if you do it 3 blocks apart, what you're going to see is going to happen is you're going to be able to see 99.99% of all ores that come here. The only exception, the only time you'll possibly miss something is if there's ore like in this middle block here. But that very rarely happens, and even then it's still not worth it. It's not being as efficient by doing 2 wide. It makes more sense to do 3 wide. That's why I do 3 wide, and it's always been getting kind to me, and it's kind of the system I always stuck with. Hey, we did it, guys. We found some diamond. Okay. First things first, before I end up dropping this in some lava or something. Oh, is it only 1? Please don't be 1. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, thank god. Looks like it's 2 at the very least. There might be some above it. Oh yes. Okay. We got 1, 2. It's probably gonna be 4. 3, 4. Which is good, because that means we could check something off our checklist. So actually, we're gonna head back up to the surface, guys. God, I'm so happy we found some. Okay. We're gonna head back up to the surface, and we're gonna place this diamond block, because now we have, I believe we have 5 pieces of diamond block up top on the surface. And now obviously we have 4 pieces with us. So we're gonna go back up top. We're gonna make a diamond block, and we're gonna place it on top of our spawn tower. And we're gonna redecorate the spawn tower, because actually I've been having some ideas about it anyways. And I want to do less of a building and tower design and more of just like a monument to our first spawn, I guess. So we're gonna head back up top real quick. And Where'd my sand go? Oop. Yeah, we're gonna head back up top and we're gonna handle this. So here we are back up top. There's our beautiful little Infdev sign. And the next project too is gonna be make a tree farm soon. As you can see, we cleared out a lot of trees around the area. I'm thinking of flattening out this area and we could put a tree farm like maybe somewhere around there. Or I was thinking maybe putting it somewhere there or putting it underground. I don't know. Oh God, Jesus. It's a lot of sheep. Anyways. So I was trying to debate if I wanted to keep this a cobblestone tower or if I wanted to do stone. The reason I want to do cobblestone at first is because cobblestone and what is it, dirt or grass, I think are the first blocks added to the game. But I was also thinking of doing just like every single block in the game currently and just building it up to the top. That could be cool too. I'm not sure. For right now, we're just going to leave it a cobblestone tower. What we need to do right now is find where we put our diamonds. Yep, so we have 9. We can go ahead and make a diamond block, and you can tell the diamond block is made the exact same way you would make it nowadays. It has a different texture to it, as you can tell. But we can go ahead and place this now. Whoops. Yeah, all right, so let's go ahead and place this up the top. I'm so happy I get to check this off my checklist. Now we can save every other diamond we get and use that for tools and armor. Which we're probably not going to use them much unless we want to collect obsidian. I don't really need obsidian this update, but maybe we'll just grab it anyways. And you can also start to see from the top how much area I cleared of the trees from the top. As you could tell, there used to be trees all over there, and pretty much all of them are gone. And yeah, you can see how our base looks. We're gonna go ahead and break this. Yeah, that should be the top block. And we can go ahead and place a diamond block there. And then let's carefully get off of here. I believe they should be, yep, so put another torch right there. And I want to put a torch right here. So here, let me do this real quick. I want to put a torch right here, and then what we're gonna have to do is put this ladder up by 1 up there. This is gonna be temporary. I don't plan on leaving this ladder here. And we're gonna need to make 1 more ladder to fix that gap we just made now. We'll just take that off for a second. It lets me, oh, that was close, okay. And then we can just make some sticks. It's already almost nighttime? Oh, it actually is, okay. And we gotta be careful here. I might, oh, okay, good. We could just place a ladder right there. And we can climb back to the top, yep. And we shouldn't need to light up the top. These torches right here should be able to keep it lit. And I'm not too worried about anything spawning up here anyways. So yeah, now we have our diamond block placed at the top. And I want to see what that looks like from the bottom. Let me drop down real quick. And that Infdev sign looks amazing too. It needs the water added and it'll be fine. But we also need more wood. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make the tree farm. I'm not sure where yet, but I do want to make a tree farm. And let's see if I can view the diamond block from a good angle. Hopefully these clouds don't get in the way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That looks amazing. Yeah, that stands out quite a lot. I really like how that looks. Let's make sure not to fall down here. But I'm trying to decide if it'll look good or stupid if I try to get every single block in this game and build up the tower with it. I'm not sure. But either way, I know the first thing that we need to do with this area here, and we need to take it down. I decided against doing like a building. I want to do more of like a monument type thing. I'm gonna let this pig live. He's keeping me company. I'm gonna do like more of a monument type thing. First off, how much gold do I have anyways? I think I have 15 pieces. So let's see. You need 3 pieces to make a pickaxe and an axe. That's 6. Plus a 2 you need for a sword and a hoe. That's 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. Plus you need the shovel. There's 11. I feel like I'm missing one tool. I think that's it. Whatever. Anyways, we're gonna make our first gold tools. Might as well. We can make that. I'm not gonna use these. Except just to break in the original durability, just because obviously gold tools aren't really useful. But I don't really have another use for gold in this update anyway, so I might as well just make them. Let me just drop off. Oh no, I haven't. And then we can use the rest of this to make gold boots. And yeah, and we got all our first gold stuff. How do I want to do this? I'm pretty sure, I'm 90% sure if you put a chest on top of another chest in these updates, it won't open. Because the chest acts like a full block. Let's see if I'm right. Okay, yeah. But you can't open the bottom chest because this one's on top. So for now, I suppose what we'll do is we'll break this wooden plank right here, I'm thinking. And we can put a chest right there. And then we can go ahead and get rid of this furnace. There's something else in here, right? Okay, because back in these days, if you destroy a furnace with stuff inside of it, you lose the stuff inside. We want to make sure we don't do that. And yeah, now that looks a lot nicer. And we have our iron tools. Then we could just follow that same pattern. So what is it? It's sword, pickaxe, shovel, axe. Oh, pickaxe, shovel, axe, and a hoe. So that looks good. We'll use those tools eventually just to break it in. And then where'd I put the... do I want to leave the gold? No, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go like that. We could just leave that blank, or we could put, I guess we could put my bow up there. We could put our first gold armor right there. We can go ahead and burn some of this iron. And then we can take down this building now. We are going to need a few more pickaxes.